Welcome to round 19 for Supercoach this week. We scored 2,403. I thought that was an okay score. Apparently not. I went down in the ranks. So ranked 511. I don't like it. I want to be higher than that. I was hoping to finish top 100. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. But we'll see how we go. So hopefully our team does better next week. We did save one trade. We have one trade left which we're going to use. I was going to use it during the week, but I didn't. I'll explain that after, but yeah. So okay score, a bit below par for my rank. So we'll just suss the team. D1, Jake Lloyd, yeah, same old with the defense. Really poor actually this week. Just terrible stuff. So hopefully we get Shay back next week. We'll bench Logue. Unfortunately for you guys that have Ryan, he's gone with a hamstring, so that's good for Logue, I would assume. But not so great if you have Ryan. Now the midfield. Born August 3, 1994. This superstar king of a player was born. And I'm talking about one Jackson McRae. 153, just threw the captaincy on him. People were telling me on Twitter, no Jords, go for Gorn. No, I went for McRae. I've done this many times this year, but now the number one midfielder, just overtaken Lockie Neal. So, big fan of Jackson McRae, and he's our first pick next year again. I'm always going to have McRae until he retires in the team, or until he's maybe like 29 or something. So big fan of Jackson McRae. Fife, I'm not sure, didn't see the game. Midfield was overall pretty good. Merritt was pretty crap. He should have destroyed Gold Coast, but they nearly lost that game. And Matthew Crouch, I put my hand up here. I thought this pick was pretty much a must-have. He's still averaging 31, 32 disposals, but his tackling has fallen off, and just the Crows, just in general, are just terrible. Really bad. I almost feel like doing a rant video on that club, but really terrible stuff. The numbers are okay for Matt Crouch, but he seems to be getting a fair bit more cheapies off halfback. Okay in the contest still, but just isn't having that presence that he has in previous years. So yeah, disappointing pick, Matt Crouch. Can't say I'll pick him next year, but I definitely think he's capable of something really good. Just things just haven't worked out for him. So the Rucks, Vice Captain Grundy, like I assume everyone else, pretty average, and didn't captain Gorn, which is fine. Dunkley fine, Dangerfield fine. Don't think I'll start the King next year. Just kidding. I think he'll be 30 years old. Kids fishing show. See what happens. So he's got a lot going on. Rowan, probably the number one forward. I think him, Dunkley, and then Dangerfield probably. Boak, fantastic. He's had an All-Australian year. Tim Kelly's had a few down weeks, so good to see him play well. Robert Gray, I think's averaged about 87 for me since bringing him in. Not great, but for 400k, it's allowed me to upgrade the rest of my team. So it's been okay. So this is how the team's looking, and if you saw my Twitter this week, I said I was in the mood for 0 trades left, but I was just waiting on to see. I wanted to see Hearn play this week because I was a little nervous on him because old man and calf can linger sort of thing. So we have 4 rounds left. So I assume everyone will get named. So after that, we'll have 3 rounds to hang on, and we're going to trade Wilkie and bring me one Lockie Whitfield. I think he's going to get tagged a little bit in the next few rounds, but yeah, I was watching highlights of him on the couch and just couldn't believe how good he is. He's unreal. So probably a top 5 player in the comp, and probably potentially the best winger ever. So welcome Lockie Whitfield. So that's the team. We have 0 trades left. I have cover for everybody except for Grundy, Gorn, Marshall and Boak. We have Ian Hill over here, Bobby Hill, who can swap and cover one of those guys in the forward line. A little bit nervous. I think I'll probably get 1 or 2 donuts, but I think the odds are in probably my favour when considering the cover I have. So I might get a few plays to cover for me, but other than that, hopefully it works out. A little bit nervous, but that's all from me. So team's done. Happy with the team, just not happy that probably used too many trades. So that's all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. See you soon.